Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Trailblazers in this one. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Barrett?
Well, the big thing is he's one of the top playmakers in the league. So he's got great court vision, accurate passing. He understands his teammates and their strengths and weaknesses. So always creating good shot opportunities for his club.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down pat. He's unstoppable when he runs it.
They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown thus far. I mean, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
Well, it could be a sleeper. I agree with that. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them, especially after this disappointing start, but they've got some talent. They've got the ability to really get a lot better than what they are now. So we'll see if they can surprise some people.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Barrett. So it's the Hornets now. 4-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they were definitely the favorites going into that one, but it was a much tougher game than people anticipated, and they couldn't get it done.
You know, the way I looked at it, these were two evenly matched teams. I mean, I think the scoreboard pointed that out and brought that to fruition. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he burst to the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Shoots, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 5. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
Thanks again, Doris. The Trailblazers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Now, collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
That's good from Plumlee. No good on the second free throw.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Barnes with it, averaging 14 points a game. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Hornets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 3-point lead.
Well, it's their only look at this team all season for these fans, Kevin, with the inter-conference matchup that we have.
Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Here's Morant. Oh, good with the triple. Steve talking about these interconference matchups. You just don't see these teams all that much. You're not familiar with the rosters as much. And they only get together, Steve was saying, Clark, just twice a year.
And being the first meeting of that 2-game series you just talked about, the pressure is usually more on the home team to get the job done and not set yourself up to get swept when you visit their place later on.
The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Portland leading. Outside Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Bogdanovich passes to Anthony. Offline with his 3. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Morant. Plumlee with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Barrett. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Dishes to Barnes. Passes to Williams. Now the feed to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trailblazers leading by 4. It's back to Hill. They get the rebound. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Curry brings the double. Pass to Barrett from deep. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. He's got 14.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
It's stolen by Anthony. And here comes the break. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And so here's Portland. 7-point differential. He passes to Barrett. Back to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Hill for 3. Again, missing Hill. Hornets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Curry, here we go. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Magic. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Hornets, 4 games back. Now, here's Anthony. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Puts the lead pass in front of him. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Kicks it to Horford. Morant covered by Anthony. Here's Morant. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Anthony for 3, and that one's good. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing him. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Stolen away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game. Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Hornets trail by 15. Here's Richardson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. He dishes it to Barnes, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers leading by 15. He kicks it to Plumlee. Outside Anthony with the shot. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Feeds it to Richardson. Richardson off a pitch from Wagner. Barnes sets a screen for Richardson. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Shot to stop the run. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Let's take a look at where the Portland Trailblazers stack up as the season gets underway. 10th in fewest turnovers per game. 11th in assists. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
No, they're a smart team. We talked about those few turnovers, and that's the number that really stands out to me when you go down that list of stats. They're smart. They don't take a lot of crazy gambles. They try to work the ball around the perimeter, get it inside when they can, and get the best shot every time down the floor.
And the Hornets call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic, he's really strong.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 17. Pass to LaRusso. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No good from Lamb. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the pass to Wagner. Here's Morant. And again, the Hornets missing. Now Lamb. 8 points his last outing.
Yo, set it up!
Here's LaRusso. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. The Hornets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Trailblazers leading by 14. The dish to Bass. He feeds it to Lamb. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Morant. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 10.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
This is to Bass. Pass to LaRusso. The tray. The Trailblazers rebound. Bass can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 12. The feed to Richardson. Uncovered. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Pass to Man. Kicks to Lamb. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. Lamb's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant. He's guarded by LaRusso. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. No good from Wagner.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Man passes to LaRusso. There's a good screen. Lamb. And there's the pass to Man. He dishes it to Lamb. For the 3. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 13. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tice. He's guarded by Bass. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Drains it from 17 feet out. He's got 12.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Passes it to Man. Lamb. Lets it go with the 3. No good from Man. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Wagner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Here's LaRusso. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Man. Stripped away. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by...
coming up Friday.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
Richards battles through traffic and lays it in.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, they've got Mitchell, and it's man in at the 4 slot.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Richards passes to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 9. There's the steal. Morant defended by Mitchell. He kicks to Williams. From downtown, another miss by Williams.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
The 3. Portland grabs the miss. Bass has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell passes the ball. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 12. Feeds to Richardson. Drills it from outside. Richardson's got 5 points so far. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Al Horford is checked in for Charlotte. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Charlotte calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Barrett.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Suns. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Portland, 8 games out.
You know, for the Trailblazers, I mean, they've been off to a ragged start, and quite honestly, we expected this team to struggle to find wins, and we'll just have to keep an eye on them to see if they can get it turned around.
Well, nothing new for them, a team that's looking to rebuild, but that process hasn't been moving along as quickly as they might have hoped.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The Hornets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Come on, you can hit these! Come on!
And that one misses. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And he sinks the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Mitchell for 3. That is good. Mitchell's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Watson, defended by Plumlee, into Al Horford. And he goes in for the dunk. As far as the defense goes, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
The dish to Plumlee. Backing in. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Now, here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. Watson buries it down low.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Trailblazers leading by 12. The pass to Mitchell. He passes the ball. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. Al Horford with the rebound. Curry kicks to Richardson. Watson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Ball. Shot off the screen. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Richardson off a pitch from Horford. Back to Richardson. Watson defended by Bogdanovich. Curry kicks to Richardson. Misses the three. Trailblazers leading by 9. He feeds it to Plumlee. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Bogdanovich passes the ball. They get it back. The shot's good from Barrett. 20 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Richardson dishes to Horford. Williams. Little turnaround. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
The shot's good from Barrett.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now, here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. Dishes it to Curry. 3-pointer. That drops.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now, here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Here's Mitchell. It's a 14-point game. And stolen by Richardson. Back to Horford. All sorts of time. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Mitchell passes the ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Up top, Curry. Back to Richardson. On the wing, Williams. 5 on the clock. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The pass to Bogdanovich. The feed to Plumlee. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the three. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hill, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Mitchell. Hornets trail by 13. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Horford. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And it's 6 points for Al Horford.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Hit his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Barnes, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Barrett.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
One of the oldest players in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch. And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
He dishes it to Curry. Three-pointer, good. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Anthony kicks to Hill. Here's Barrett. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in. And that's now 6 points for Mason Plumlee.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play.
Oh, look at that. That is a bringing down the house. Curtains, we can shut it down now. Because that one, we won't see anything better than that, fella.
Oh, come on, Clark. Maybe he'll do it again.
No, he won't top that effort. No way.
I wouldn't put it past him, Carter. This guy's a crowd pleaser.
He kicks it to Anthony. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Anthony's got 8. Hornets trail by 13. Horford with the screen on Anthony. Barnes. And here is Anthony. He's got 8. Passes it to Barrett. Beyond the arc. And Plumlee kicks to Anthony. Pass to Barrett. Back to Anthony. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Charlotte has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Barnes dishes to Johnson. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Whoops, they pick off the pass. 3-on-3. Feeds it to Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Takes a 3, and he recovers it. 4 on the clock. They'll get another chance. Here's Horford. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Hill sets the screen for Anthony. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Here's the dish to Horford. He passes to Curry. He feeds it to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And 11 points for Barnes.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
No good from Barrett. Unloads. No good on that last second attempt there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back with you right after.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's when for the next
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. An exceptional performance from Barrett.
Just a pleasure to watch him play basketball. The way he sets up his teammates, his passing, his decision-making, very impressive.
Yeah, Steve, everything has been running through him, and he's doing a really nice job of racking up those assists.
They've got Horford. Williams is out there with Curry, and it's Barnes in at the 4. So that's the Hornets' 5. Morant defended by Bogdanovich. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hornets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Come on, you can get this!
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers leading by 15. Dishes it to Hill. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Floats one up. The Hornets pull it in. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
Set up, set up.
There's the feed to Plumlee. Outside Hill. Just 5 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
It's been a good night for Hill. Inside, outside, it hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
Anywhere he goes, guys, he's had the hot hand, really putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
Both free throws good from Hill. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Barnes gets a screen from Horford. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 13 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Hill sets the screen for Anthony. Portland no good that time either.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Here's Curry with the 3. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Anthony off a pick from Barrett. Anthony drives in. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Barrett. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And he has 28 points for the game. Hornets trail by 15. And the Hornets call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Barrett.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Anthony, the pass to Hill. Back to Anthony. It's Hill on the wing. 6 to shoot. Anthony's shot is off.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Outside Curry. Pass to Horford. True on the 14-footer. Horford's got 10 points.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. Williams kicks to Horford. Morant covered by Anthony. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Now Hill. He's got 11. Outside Anthony. Pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Trailblazers. All free throws good from Bogdanovich.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Barnes with it. 13 points in the game. He passes to Wagner. Excellent D that time from Plumlee. Trailblazers leading by 15. Now the pass to Barrett. Back to Anthony. The 3. Here's Plumlee. A stupendous finish in traffic. Plumlee's got 8 points. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kicks it to Barnes. Have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Barrett the pass to Plumlee. Barrett. He's guarded by Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Good on both. Hornets trail by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now the dish to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The Hornets have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. Hill, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers leading by 16. Pick up by Hill. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's Hill penetrating. He feeds it to Lamb. Passes it to LaRusso. Dishes it to Lamb. Cranes the three-pointer. Lamb's got 6 points.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Wagner. Lock at 6. Morant defended by Lamb. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The Hornets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the Hornets making a change here. And that one misses. Trailblazers leading by 17. Hill kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to LaRusso. The feed now to Lamb. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Picked by Williams. It's stolen by Lamb. With the lead pass. And Hill throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Wide open. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Baseline try.
They just didn't look sharp or best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Man passes to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's LaRusso. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lamb's got 11.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Feeds it to Curry. Morant He's guarded by LaRusso. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot's good from Richards. Portland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. The dish now to Lamb. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Morant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Numbers at the line for him in this one, 4 of 7.
Boy, it's been a struggle for him at the charity stripe throughout this game.
Well, give him some credit because he's done well to get there, but of course that's only half the battle. You got to knock him down.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Anthony off a pick from Bogdanovich. Pass to LaRusso. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 14. Barnes passes to Richards. Bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. There's the screen. The pass to Bogdanovich. They grabbed her on this. 34 seconds left in the third. Morant, covered by Anthony. Morant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's LaRusso. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. A step-back shot here. No luck. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers lead by 12.
The NBA
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game. Inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pudley out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Hill. Then it's Anthony. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And the first one drops. Richardson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. There's the pick. Pass to Barrett. From past the arc. Count the bucket. 33 points for him.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Hornets shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. Will go to the line and try to check on another.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And the free throw, no good. Trailblazers leading by 13. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter. So it's the Hornets now. On the wing, Williams. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here is Anthony. Pass to Plumlee. Can't get it to go. Late D that time from Wagner. Hornets trail by 13. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And that one's good. 25 points in the game.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's Barrett. Rejected by Wagner. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Barrett. The lead now cut to single digits. 17 points for Barnes. Trailblazers leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Hill. And he connects with the jumper. Hill's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Hornets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And there's the feed to Richardson. He passes to Wagner. Richardson, 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There at the pass to Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And the pass to Wagner. Kicks it to Richardson. Passes it to Wagner. Defended by Plumlee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
That free throw good from Wagner.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
All free throws good from Wagner. Trailblazers leading by 6. Barrett, he's guarded by Williams. He dishes it to Plumlee. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. The Hornets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Gets the bucket. He's got 29 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Al Horford, he's checked in for Charlotte. Barrett, he's guarded by Williams. Anthony on the wing, lets it go from deep. Good. Anthony's got 19 points.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Morant, covered by Anthony. Here's Morant. And the shot is good.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Barrett, he's guarded by Williams. And Bogdanovich kicks to Anthony. Plumlee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. No good on the free throw. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Hornets trail by 7. Picked by Horford. Plumlee with the steal. And now Anthony pushing it up. Going back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun. Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers head coach was going over with his guys. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Hill dishes to Anthony. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Plumlee. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
A free throw off from Plumlee. Hornets trail by 9. Barnes kicks to Curry. Drills the baseline jumper. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hill passes to Anthony. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Horford.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Hill dishes to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Hill, no good. The Hornets trail. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Hill. Williams outside. Shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Pass to Barrett. Working on Williams. Pulls up. No good from Barrett.
Not only on fire, but I think he might be unguardable. I mean, 6 for 6 so far in the fourth. Man.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So it's the Hornets now. Anthony on the double team. There's Curry. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gives him the lead pass. And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Curry against Hill. Curry passes to Horford. Rejected by Plumlee. Horford no luck. Trailblazers leading by 5. There's the pass to Barrett. Feeds it to Hill. The dish to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. Barrett the pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18. Full 24-second shot clock. Working on Horford. Passes it to Barrett. He feeds it to Anthony. Makes the lead pass. Plumlee. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they do have the lead right now, but they're not hustling as much as they did in the first half. They've kind of put it on cruise control. They've got to rev up the motor a little bit here.
And the Hornets call time here.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good. Now Hill. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Pass to Barrett. They set the pick. This is to Hill. 6 to shoot. Pass to Plumlee. Pops in the layup for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Barnes kicks to Horford. Barnes defended by Bogdanovich. The feed to Barnes. And the dunk by Horford. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Back to Anthony. Kicks to Plumlee. Gets it to go. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Williams inside the line. Shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Back to Anthony. Anthony right side. He dishes it to Hill. 5 to shoot. Al Horford with the rebound. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point.
Not enough time and just too big of a deficit for this team.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now,
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday night basketball. It'll be the
contest here in Indianapolis. A quick check now of the starting five for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
This game is part of the travel schedule for Denver. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, they've been about what we expected so far. Not dominant, kind of middle of the road, but certainly a team that you can't overlook.
Well, they're in that middle ground, so the question remains, how do they take that next step?
Tip-off goes to Denver. Barnes against Grant. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Now Harden passes it to Bogdanovich. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Now, good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
Screen by Grant. Ball, the pass to Stevens. Now the dish to Powell. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against New Orleans.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny.
Here's Murray. Sinks the triple. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Ball, the pass to Powell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Not a really great start for him as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The three from Barnes. Pacers with the rebound. Williams has got his third rebound on the night. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
Here's Powell, averaging 16 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. From outside of the arc. And the Pacers another 3.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
So, Clark, as Steve was saying, they don't see each other that much. What does that mean as you analyze it to the approach that a team takes coming into a game like this?
Well, you know what? It probably means they don't have specific game plans tailored in a detailed manner for each other, so you have to go back to your general principle a little more when you play an opponent you're not as familiar with, and you also then would have to make more adjustments on the fly, I would think.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the 3 from Murray. We'll pass the ball. And the Pacers another 3.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now, here is Harden. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop with that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling. That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Kicks it to Barnes. Here's Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And Denver has possession after the missed 3 from Ball. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. He dishes it to Powell. Three-pointer. There's the bucket. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And here is Barnes. He had 16 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, as he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Here's Powell. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harden the pass to Murray. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. That's good. Harden's got 5 points so far.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Feeds it to Powell. He passes the ball. He kicks it to Powell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Harden outside. Passes to Bogdanovich. The feed now to Barnes. Another 3 for Denver.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Now here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Powell dishes to Williams. Here's Ball. Grant. Indiana moving it around. Powell kicks to Grant. And stolen by Barnes. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Rejected by Ball. Here's Powell. 9 points in the game so far. He feeds it to Grant. There's the pass to Ball. Dishes it to Powell. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Pacers, 3.5 back.
Well, for Indiana, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
And even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now.
Pacers trail by 5. Tall for run, and the basket good. 12 points for him.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7. Pass to Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Powell, defended by Bogdanovich. Ball, the pass to Stevens. The dish now to Williams. Backing in. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shot, and typically good things happen.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
Here's where Denver stands in the NBA statistics as we get started this season. 3rd in steals, 14th in rebounding. Not very good in field goal percentage. The bottom third of the league. They've got some work to do there to raise those numbers.
Yeah, let's go back to those steals for a second, Clark. I think that's such a key aspect for this team's success, because when they get out and really pressure teams and force mistakes, that allows them to get easy shots at the other end offensively. Yeah, and one of the things he gives them at the offensive end, Kevin, is somebody who sets the toughest screens in the league. He is really hard to get around as a defender.
And, Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
He's off on the first. The second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Mills dishes to Harris. Harris gets the screen from McDermott. Passes it to Sharp. Here's McDermott. Takes a 3. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
And again, Denver no good. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And Mills kicks to Daniels. Daniels gets a screen from Sharp. He dishes it to Mills. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the basket by Harris.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cousins. Defended by McDermott. Number 6. No good again that time. Indiana leading. Daniels passes to Harris. Kicks it to Mills. Feeds it to Daniels. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. Number 1, the Pacers. The Nuggets 3rd.
Well, they're defensive-minded teams. Both of these teams are. They really pride themselves on making their opponents uncomfortable. And they get up into them. And because they do, they're able to get deflections that lead to steals, and that leads to points for them.
And here are the Nuggets now. Kicks it out to Johnson. From beyond the arc. Johnson missing again. The Pacers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Daniels with it. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. 6 to shoot. tries to save it. Little passes to Hampton. He passes it to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And it's Johnson again missing.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Mills with it, defended by Little. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Pacers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Hampton passes to Martin. Here's Little. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And here are the Pacers now. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Daniels.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here's Johnson outside. Here's Millsap. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Millsap's got his first bucket in this one.
Come to me, come to me.
Now Mills. He kicks it to Daniels. Off target from three-point range. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
This Friday, November 11th, the Phoenix Suns go on the road to do battle with the Orlando Magic. Live from Orlando. Make sure to catch it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Paul Millsap, and it's Hampton at the point. Mills, that's a two-pointer. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Now the feed to Millsap. And the pass to Hampton. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
The free throw off from Hampton. Pacers leading by 3. He feeds it to Daniels. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Harris. They get it again. Here's Sharp. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Free throw off from Sharp. The Nuggets trail by 5. Martin with it. Now guarded by McDermott. Pass to Hampton. Back to Martin. Pass to Little. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Little. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
And the Pacers call time here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
The Pacers making a switch here. Dishes to Mills. Pass to Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
That one is off. The Nuggets making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Millsap. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pacers leading by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Williams.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Count that one. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Daniels, averaging 18 points a game. Harris, here's Williams, and he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
It's Martin on the wing. He passes to Hampton. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Here's the dish to Harris. All sorts of time. Harris missing again.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And there's the pass to Hampton. With the lead pass. And it's slammed in by Millsap. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Daniels dishes to Harris. Ball. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Barnes kicks to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
The three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Williams against Barnes. Pass to Hampton. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. He's got 8.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from behind the arc to start the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Powell. Harris a screen on Martin. Passes it to Ball. He dishes it to Daniels. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the pass to Ball. Feeds it to Daniels. Indiana again missing. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Martin kicks it to Barnes. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. There's the feed to Harris. On the wing, Daniels. The Nuggets making a switch here. And here are the Nuggets now. Here is Harden. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 6.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Powell, the pass to Ball. Here's Grant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
He feeds it to Barnes. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Indiana trailing here. Powell, the pass to Ball. There's the pick for 3. That's good. 8 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
And the Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Williams in the post. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Williams has got 9.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end. And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Picked by Williams. Dishes to Powell. Grant outside. Pass the ball. Pocket 6. Here's Stevens. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Harden can't hit.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Shot's good from Ball.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Denver calls timeout.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Here is Harden. He has 7. Number 77. He's guarded by Williams. The fadeaway, and that one's good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Screened by Grant. Passes it to Stevens. And the 3 off target.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
Stolen by Grant. Ball. He's covered by Murray. Here's Powell. Can't hit. Good D by Harden.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
So many lead changes. It doesn't seem like either team can hold an advantage for long.
Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a game of trade and run.
Pass to Williams. Ball guarded by Harden. Grant outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver in the lead. Here's Bogdanovich. Right now averaging 15 points a game. To the middle, number 77. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. James Harden, number 1.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 3. Ball, the pass to Powell. The dish to Williams. Indiana moving it around. The pass to Stevens. Feeds to Powell. The 3. Gets the bucket. He's got 15. Here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Powell, defended by Bogdanovich. Stevens, the pass to Ball. Here's Grant, 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Cousins with a screen for Harden. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots, and Some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Cousins. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Stevens. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Now Murray. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Grant. Here's Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 13.
Yet another three for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 6. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And everything is in place and ready to go on the halftime show for this Wednesday night. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against Indiana. A win here would propel them above 500 as teams jostle for early position. James Harden not having any difficulty scoring against the Pacers. He's up to 9 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. Couple of helpers, too. On the Pacers side of things, they managed to hang around. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second-chance opportunities. Looking at the games that are coming up in the NBA. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the Nets in Brooklyn. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And another game that's coming up, the Clippers out in Los Angeles will go up against the Lakers. Nothing like a divisional matchup. Start time is 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And a look here at the other NBA action. It'll be the Pistons up against the Celtics in Boston. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we're seeing from Powell.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Williams is out there with Grant. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. On defense, Indiana. 6-point game. Murray, good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
For the three. Powell to pass the ball. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. He passes to Powell. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barnes dishes to Harden. The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Murray. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell to pass the ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Nuggets have had an off night from the stripe tonight. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
There's the pick. Powell. Pass the ball. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Grant with a screen on Harden. Powell to pass the ball. Grant outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line.
Come on, you can hit these.
And he makes the first. And Grant drops them both. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden outside. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 16 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Screen by Grant. Passes it to Stevens. He dishes it to Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Kicks to Barnes. Cannot hit. So Indiana will take it the other way. Grant outside. He passes to Stevens. Back to Grant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 3. Ball to pass to Powell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who could rebound with the big boys. James Harden, third.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Oh, free throws good from Powell. Here's Murray. He's got 11. And there's the feed to Barnes. Rejected by Sharp. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. He kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to Cousins. Stolen. Grant outside. Dishes it to Mills. For the lead. Gets it to go. Mills has got 6.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Offensive rebound. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
The pass to Sharp. Pass to McDermott. Wide open look. And it's Denver with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. They set the pick. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
That free throw good for Murray. The Pacers making a switch here. Free throw is good for Murray. And so it's Indiana with it. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Barnes passes to Murray. Johnson outside. The dish to Cousins. Defended by Sharp. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. Cousins has got his first points of the game. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Mills. He's covered by Murray. Here's Sharp. And good on the basket. Book it.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's Stevens. Banked in off the glass.
A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season. First in steals, 5th in free throw percentage. As far as shooting the three goes, not too well. The bottom third of the league. Certainly not a strong suit for this team.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Fires for 3. But they recover it. Stripped it away. Got it. Good job on the low post. 6 points for him.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
It's Harden with the drive. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Cousins and a missed layup. The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Ball, the pass to Mills. Mills gets the screen from Stevens. It's Patrick Mills with the 3. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and, as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
Harden gets a screen from Johnson. Harden with it. Now defended by Ball. Murray, good.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Ball, the pass to Mills, and it's blocked by Murray. And he recovers it. Here's McDermott, but he recovers it. Now, here is Harden. 11 points in the game. Johnson dishes to Harden. Passes to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Williams gets the foul. Second chance shot, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 11 points. Denver in the lead. Harden outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Hampton. That drops.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Ball defended by Hampton. Ball, the pass for Grant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line with his percentage currently about 79.
The free throw drops for Grant. The Nuggets shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Barnes passes to Hampton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Feeds to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Denver gets it back. .122 left to play in the third. Screen by Grant. Harris against Barnes. Launches a 3. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game, I mean. Guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of the part.
Me too. This has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He dishes it to Daniels. He passes the ball. Kicks to Grant. The feed to Daniels. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Passes it to Hampton. Here's Little. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 10. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by...
Tune in Friday.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Harris and Barnes. And it's Hampton at the 2 spot. Stevens, the pass to Mills. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Powell. Tries it from 19. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Barnes. Hampton, defended by Powell. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Mills dishes to Powell. He feeds it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Unloads. And that one hits back iron.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Dishes it to Barnes. And there's the pass to Little. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback efforts for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And so he hits both. Indiana leading. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They set the pick. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barnes is checked in. On defense, Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. He misses the free throw. Grant, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The Nuggets trail. It's Harden with the drive.
Some fantastic numbers for Harden. He has 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
That one drops. He ties it up. The free throw drops for him. Pacers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Grant outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Powell, the pass to ball. There's the three, and the shot is good. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
Now Murray. And Bogdanovich kicks to Barnes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Pass the ball. Screen by Grant. Lets it fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Harden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Tell you, I'm anxious to see what ends up happening with that Knicks game. Should be a good one.
And the first one drops. Harden hits them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Grant. There's the dish to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Grant. On the high post. And he swishes it right through.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
Passes it to Murray. Hands it from downtown. He's got 21.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Ball. He's covered by Murray. Ball, the pass to Williams. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Barnes. On the wing. That one goes. Count. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
There's the pass to Ball. He dishes it to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Harden's got the ball. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. The feed to Barnes. Oh, good with the triple.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Kicks it to Powell. Rebounded by Bogdanovich.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Grant.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're overhelping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Harden outside. Murray. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Stevens, the pass to Ball. Screen by Grant. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. On defense, Indiana. Murray, the pass to Harden. Harden right side. He kicks it to Barnes. Off target with his 3.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Powell, the pass to Ball. He feeds it to Powell to take the lead. Rejected by Murray. And he gets it back. Lost the ball. Rockets hits. To tie it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
You gotta say yeah!
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They lead by 1. Harden left up. Murray, the tray, gets it to go. He's got 24.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Ball, he's covered by Murray. Powell to pass the ball. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, cuts off the pass. He passes to Grant. Let's go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The shot's good from Ball.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
It's Harden with the drive, number 77. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Misses.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 3. Picked by Williams. Ball, he's covered by Murray. Dishes to Powell. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
6 to shoot. Grant outside to tie it up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here is Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. The dish to Harden. Pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. That one's good. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
Behind the arc there, big gap in the defense.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Come to me. Williams dishes to Powell. The pass to Stevens. Ball. He's covered by Murray from about 19 feet. Back to the shoulder that time. All net. He's got 22. Harden outside. Stolen by Grant. Ball. He's covered by Murray. Feeds it to Powell. Pass the ball. He dishes it to Powell. Williams, a screen on Harden. Rejected by Bogdanovich. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Grant the pass the ball. The feed to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 4-point game. Murray, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Grant.
Second half for them, they have not taken good care of the ball. First half, they did a pretty nice job, but it's gotten away from them here a little bit.
Powell to pass the ball. Kicks to Powell. Doubled by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. A three-pointer, no good.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot up.
It's Harden with the drive. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
He kicks to Grant. All alone. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Murray, defended by Ball. Number 77 is Denver scoring again. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Powell to pass the ball. He feeds it to Powell. Grant outside. Fires the three. That's good. Grant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Number 77. He's guarded by Williams. Bucket 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stevens to pass the ball. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nuggets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Rock solid there. That trims it to a one-possession game, so critical free throws.
Denver's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Murray the pass to Barnes. Now Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Bogdanovich. Money!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the game. They'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
So the Nuggets win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball.
And the players getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Stephen Curry in this one?
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They've probably been looking forward to this part of the schedule for a long time. A lot of upcoming home games are slated for them here.
Checking out Orlando, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall...
With his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Curry, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Second chance shot, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 5 points so far. The Orlando Magic come into this one after the win against Houston.
Yeah, in that game, Kevin, they did damage in all sorts of different ways. They were pretty much unstoppable offensively.
Yeah, it was showtime, Steve. They showed off every resource they had at that end of the floor.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
All free throws good from Ivy. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Back to Aldridge. Now the pass to Curry. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Ivy. Can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Robinson, that's good.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Humboldt. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Magic making a switch here. Love's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-3 run. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Again, the Magic score.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Here's Ivy. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy, and he contributed in a number of ways.
Now here's Gordon. 9-point game. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Love kicks to Robinson. Love pulls it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. There's the feed to Ivy. Rebound by the Magic. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
Now here's Curry. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Can't get it to go.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat, Clark, when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the made shot from Ivy. And good on the basket. Hook it.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, 16 points for him. Drills the three-pointer. Ivy's got 9.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
He feeds it to Aldridge. No good from outside. Mavericks trailed by 4. Right side, Jones. And it's blocked by Curry. Curry gets the screen from Love. Curry attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Magic have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Ivy kicks to Jones. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. And that one is stuck right through.
Man, that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Had to get up high for that one.
Boy, that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team.
Magic leading by 4. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge left side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Mavericks trailed by 4. Outside, Jones. And Aldridge comes over to help. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Magic have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Love outside. Dishes it to Robinson. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Curry. miss by Curry.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Kicks to Ivy. The three. Another three for Dallas.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ivy. The dish to Curry. Plenty of space. Another miss by Curry.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Ivy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando leading. Pass to Curry. That one a little long.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Pass to Gordon. He dishes it to Ivy. Back to Gordon. There's the three. Good. Gordon's got 7.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 16th in free throw percentage. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers, the top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team, and when they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy. Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Here's Tarzangas. Stolen away. Ivy passes to Jones. Here's Humble. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Here's Aldridge following the score by Dallas. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Now here is Davis. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
From deep, that's good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Wesley against Dragic. Number 18. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot's good by Wesley. Orlando trailing here. Aldridge a screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Unloads. No good off the front iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
The pass to Wesley. Dallas moving it around. No good on the triple. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Orlando. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Jones. Outside, Dragic. He passes to McDaniel. Back to Dragic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dragic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wesley the pass to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Dropped it. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
On Tap Friday.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And they've got Jones. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Dragic. And it's McDaniel at the 4 spot. That's the group start of the second quarter for the Magic.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's Jones on the wing. Again, the miss by Jones. The Mavericks trailing. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The Mavericks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Mavericks making a switch here. On the free throw, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Dragic off the pick from Valanciunas. And taken away by Johnson. Number 18, defended by Jones. In low to Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jones for 3, and that is good. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Gets it to go.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Now
here's Dragic, averaging 9 points per contest. Passes it to McDaniel. Well, good with the triple. They set the pick. Feeds it to Jones. He kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Pass to McDaniel. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Brogdon. He's guarded by Johnson. Goes up again. A rebound by Johnson. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson outside. Dragic against Fox. Gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Dragic. A three-pointer is right on target. Dragic has got 6. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Fox against Dragic. Fox, no good. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And that one's good.
I don't know too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down pat. He's unstoppable when he runs it.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Fox. Dragic kicks to Valanciunas. Here's McDaniel. And the dunk by Valanciunas. And the Magic lead by 1. Like we talked about a back-and-forth game, this is the definition of
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas from the high post, rejected by Dragic.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin often.
Magic moving the ball around. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis, 3rd.
He made it extremely tough for his opponents because he contested every shot and swatted away more than his fair share of.
Come on, you can get this!
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now the feed to Johnson. Here's Fox. That one falls coming off Johnson's feed. He's got 9.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Baseline J on the way. And it's Fox with the rebound.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Johnson. Davis throws it down with the quick putback jam. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Dishes to Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Johnson. Johnson attacking. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
The Magic trail by 3. Outside Dragic. Here's Porzingis. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Kicks to Johnson. A pass to Fox. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Gets it to go. He's got 9.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve. He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
They set the screen. Inside. Here's Humboldt. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Gets it to go. He's got 13.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Now here's Love. Averaging 10 points per contest. Dragic gets the bucket.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Johnson. He has 6. And the pass to Fox. Dallas moving it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando trailing here. Love dishes to Dragic. Back to Love. Dropped it. Here's Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Johnson.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Johnson sends the screen for Johnson. Off the pick. And another basket for Dallas.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here's Love. The dish to Dragic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. Last year getting it done. 11th in steals, and his passing skills were on full display last season. He was in the top 15 in the league in assists.
And, you know, on his way to that top 15 ranking on the steals list, he really established himself as one of the toughest defensive matchups in the league.
He misses the free throw, and the Mavericks making a change here. And the second free throw, good. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Jones drives in. They get it back.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
And up the court from the Magic on the break. Robinson kicks to Love. That evens the score. Love's got his second basket of the night.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Ivey. He's guarded by Dragic. No good from Ivey.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. He's got 6.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Love. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Love's got 6 points.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
And the shot is good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Tries to keep it alive. No good on the three. Here's Ivy. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Gordon. He got it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
That's a nice way to end the half. The big three to take the lead as we go to the break.
And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, fans. The Nets out in Brooklyn.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. We have seen an exceptional performance from Ivy.
A lot of assists for him before halftime, as usual. He's always looking for his teammates and getting them easy baskets when he can.
When a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant, and that's so important. On target and on time with the passes. He's really skilled at that.
On the court for the Mavericks. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Blocked, and he's able to get it back. No one covered. And that's now 10 points for Robinson.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Ivy. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his third rebound tonight. Right side Curry. Puts it up from 17. And that's good for two. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Ivy, guarded by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
Now here's Jones. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Orlando with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And he can't bank that one in. Robinson left side. Robinson left side. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Jones. Jones off a pick from Gordon. Jones kicks to Gordon. They need this one. Hits the bucket. Gordon's got 15 points. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Orlando. And here's Dragic following the three from Gordon. Here's Tarzanias. The 10-footer finds the target. 8 points for him.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Ivy. There's Gordon with the three. That's good.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 13. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the Mavericks making a change here. Berton is checked in. Here's Jones. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gordon, the pass to Jones. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Dragic, averaging 9 points per contest. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Number 6, he's guarded by Dragic. Here's Ivy. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Aldridge with it. He's got 6. He passes to Valanciunas. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Robinson. On the wing, Gordon for the lead. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Tarzanez. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And it's time for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Brooke.
Guys, I got a status report from the Magic's head athletic trainer. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. You would hope that an injury like this one, coming so early on in the season, won't linger and bother him the rest of the way.
All right, Doris, thank you. And Steve and Clark, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
No, Kevin, it's, guys, it's really too bad. Just a terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Yeah, you hate to see that happen. In the meantime, his team now has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how they step up.
Aldridge, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 4. Now Wesley, averaging 9 points per contest. Feeds it to Gordon. Pass to Wesley. Fires for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Rocket, covered by Wesley. Here's Valanciunas. Buries it down low. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
It sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Mavericks making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Here's Wesley. He kicks it to Ivy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
He used that pick just right. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here. Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 11th in free throw percentage. 14th in rebounding. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
And the Magic making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Ivy kicks to Wesley. The feed to Ivy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shots good by Wesley. He has 6. Magic leading by 6. Rocked it. Defended by Ivy. Rocked it. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Ivy. 14 points for him. The pass to Wesley. to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them, Kevin, because he's just a constant presence and a threat defensively in the paint.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Both free throws good from Valanciunas. Mavericks trailed by 11. It's Wesley on the wing. 6 points for him. And it's good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Ivy passes to Wesley. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. The Mavericks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. That's good from Wesley. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Magic leading by 8. Jones from outside. And Anthony Davis with the rebound. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
And pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, it's just everybody getting involved.
The shot's good from McDaniel. Mavericks trailed by 10. Here's Ivy. He's got 14. Gordon kicks to Wesley. Leads him in there. Ivy. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Nice tip there. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
Aldridge with a screen on Wesley. Jones drives in. He feeds it to Aldridge. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And Aldridge no good on that one. Mavericks trailed by 10. Number 6. Aldridge is covering. Here's Ivy. Good on the triple. Ivy's got 17 now.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside, Jones. Doubled by Ivy. Aldridge. Defended by Gordon. Another miss by Orlando.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Ivy passes to Wesley. 1:35 left to play in the third. Number 6. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Brogdon, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Passes to McDaniel. Off target with his 3.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
They set the pick. Dishes to Ivy. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Jones slams it in.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Shot's good by Wesley.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Tarzanez. Tries again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
You got me, Nora!
And that one misses. And the Mavericks making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Davis. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
Perfectly timed.
This Friday.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
The free throw off from Wesley. Magic leading by 4. Robinson goes in. Here's Tarzanez. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce back.
Wesley with the screen on Robinson. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 19.
He's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Magic shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Love, defended by Gordon. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
And we're seeing the Mavericks unable to defend against Valanciunas.
14 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from Valanciunas. Mavericks trailed by 7. Passes it to Bertens. The dish to Ivy. Clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Goes up with a strike. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Love dishes to Jones. Jones off the pick from Robinson. Shot off the pick and blocked. It's Jones on the wing. Rejected by Robinson. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And so it's Dallas with it. 7-point differential. No good from Ivy. Love kicks to Aldridge. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For three, Love. That's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Dallas calls timeout. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 10. Jones, defended by McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Number 6. Rebound by the Magic. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question. It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Jones up top, defended by McDaniel. To end the run. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Tarzanias. And it's off the back rim, no good. Mavericks trailed by 12. To the inside, Ivy laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got 21 in the game.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Down low, intercepted. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's a good screen. Here's Ivy, guarded by Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Dragic. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Ivy. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Ivy's got 12 points here in the second half.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Mavericks trailed by 8. To the inside from 12 feet out. Again, the Mavericks score.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Jones against Dragic. Aldridge. He passes to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 6 to shoot. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 20 points for him.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's Bumbo. No good. Excellent D from Valanciunas. Magic leading by 8. Aldridge with a screen on Gordon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He had pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
Here's Ivy. Outside, Jones. Feeds it to Ivy. And right through it goes. Ivy's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Ivy. The feed to Jones. It's hauled in by the Magic. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dragic kicks to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Ivy. There's the pick. Jones. He feeds it to Ivy. Fires it up. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Magic leading by 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 22. The Mavericks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Ivy, guarded by Robinson. Launches it. That's good. Ivy's got 17 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And here's Valanciunas. Back to Aldridge. Goes up on the block. Clock at 4. Dragic left side. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 8. Dishes it to Jones. The quick look, no good that time.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Tarzan. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. He's got 24.
Now, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Dallas calls timeout. Orlando on D. Here's Ivy. Number 6. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebound.
Robinson passes to Dragic. There's the screen. Back to Robinson. The Shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Jones kicks to Gordon. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Robinson dishes to Dragic. Outside Dragic misses off the right iron. Mavericks trailed by 8. Ivy passes to Jones. Number 6. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Dragic against Jones. Here's Porzingis. The Magic again can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And his offensive struggles continue.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
It's Dragic with the drive. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Magic lead by 10.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should. Let their team hear it. They were good.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
Here's Ivy.
Coming in.
Number 6. Another shot, and Gordon lays it in.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dragic kicks to Robinson. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good from Dragic. The Mavericks shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Blocked. And they're pushing it up. On up the court. That's good.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Inside, Bumbo. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of at this ring, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play.
Anything you can do,